22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Well, starting run by Mitchell. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Mitchell. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Okay, didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. From the gun, Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
First down, here's Mitchell. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Jackson. That's going to be caught. It's the rookie from Clemson. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Complete to Likely. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brings up
2nd down and a yard.
26-yard line.
Back to the ground here, Mitchell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. play there. 27 yards. And the Ravens are on the board here first in the season opener. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And right away, he lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it?
Mike Green. He's the one that drops in this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Now they can't bring him down. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. And out of bounds right around the 20. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Following that gain of 17.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
They're going to look to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. They'll drop to throw. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3.
Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal. Now back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Browns are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
They run over center with Mitchell. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Evidence there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 26-yard line. Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Finding Walker complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
It's a loss of 4.
Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing is Jackson. Now he'll take this and run. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Ravens 14. Browns 7.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
31-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Now 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
3. He'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
4 yards. That's good for a Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
2nd down.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling the back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
Back to throw again. That is caught. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
47-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Here's 2nd and 10. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Second and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
36-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
They'll look to throw now on first down. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
Our defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
In motion, the tight end. 2nd and 6. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go.
And now it's third down.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
On third down, he'll drop the throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to fourth. The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Now it's Jackson. And Walker has it. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And 3rd and 8 now.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
To throw is Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He'll have the first down and more than that. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 70 yards. And the Ravens are able to add on to that lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Browns 10. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And I think the ball's out. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
Now inside the 25.
And this is going to be brought back for the Baltimore touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2nd and 4. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there and still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 62 yards. And the Ravens are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Browns 10.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete.
And the Browns, first down. A gain of 7. First down, Browns.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They'll look to throw again.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted.
Fighting his way through contact. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
Luke now for the extra point.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score. Ravens 42. Browns 10. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Looking to put a drive together. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. That was nowhere to go. Here he lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
He lets it go deep for Olave. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw here. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They'll look to throw here on first down. And that will not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. We are through three quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. On first down, they drop to throw. Pass caught by Fannin. And the Browns are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. DJ Moore from 3 yards out. And the Browns get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will cut this lead down to 25. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out to this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Jackson. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Ravens are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. On his loop for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
The score, Ravens 49, Browns 17. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter.
I guess no need to force them when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Looking to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll set up a throw.
Slant pass complete to Olave.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 45-yard line.
And the Browns first down.
They'll look to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to take over here out near the 40. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Jackson. Wide open receiver complete.
He's to the 15.
And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Ravens add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the fourth. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
17. To kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Ravens are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. After the interception, here's Jackson. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy game.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now back to throw. The pass caught by Olave. And he'll get it down here to the 43. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
16 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Got a man, it's London. And now a fumble. The ball's out. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. "13 yards remaining on 2nd down. Throwing is Jackson. He finds his man, complete. It's Walker. And all the way down to the 39. A big play there on the catch and run. 44 yards.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Jackson now. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. So he stopped for no gain. And it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To throw again is Jackson. Finding Walker complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Browns 17. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film and find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand-new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Ravens, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.